My name is Jordan, I am 20 years old, and I come from the United States. I was born and raised in California, a beautiful place with sunny weather and many opportunities. But now, I live and work in New York. Moving to New York was a big change, but I'm excited to be here. New York is a city that never sleeps, and there is always something happening. I come from a family of 4. I have my parents, my sister, and myself. Growing up in California, my family was always there for me. We spent a lot of time together, and they taught me important values like kindness, respect, and hard work. They always supported me in everything I did, whether it was school or my personal dreams. My family is very important to me, and they will always be my biggest supporters. I work at a technology store in New York. It's a very busy job, but I enjoy it. I get to help people with their tech needs, whether it's buying a new phone or fixing a computer. I enjoy learning about the latest technology and how it can help people in their everyday lives. Working at the store has also taught me a lot about responsibility, teamwork, and customer service. It's not always easy, but I am learning something new every day. In addition to working, I'm a student. I attend a university, and I study computer science. Computer science is a subject that really interests me. I've always loved technology, and I want to learn more about how computers work. There's always something new to discover, and I find it exciting. It's not always easy, but I try my best in school. I know that the hard work I put in today will pay off in the future. I hope to achieve my goals and make my family proud. In my free time, I like to do many different things. One of my favorite hobbies is playing basketball. I've been a fan of basketball for a long time, and I love watching games. I especially like the New York Knicks, and I try to watch as many of their games as I can. Basketball is a great way for me to relax and have fun, and I often play with my friends. It helps me stay active and healthy too. I also enjoy spending time with my friends. We like to go out and eat together. Our favorite foods are pizza, hot dogs, burgers, and fries. It's not just about the food, it's about the time we spend together. We laugh, talk about our lives, and support each other. I think having good friends is one of the best things in life, and I am lucky to have such great people around me. Another thing I love doing is playing the guitar. I started learning a few years ago, and now I can play many songs. Playing music makes me feel relaxed and happy. It's a great way to express myself and escape from stress. When I play the guitar, I can forget about everything else for a while and just enjoy the music. Reading is also something I enjoy in my free time. I love reading books about different subjects. Sometimes I read stories, and other times I read about things like history or science. Reading helps me learn new things and understand the world better. It also gives me a chance to imagine and experience different lives. I believe that reading is a great way to open your mind and discover new ideas. Even though I have many hobbies and enjoy spending time with my friends, family is still my #1 priority. I always make time for them, whether it's having dinner together, sharing stories, or just relaxing at home. My family means everything to me, and I cherish every moment we spend together. They are always there to support me, and I know that no matter what happens, we will always have each other. Living in New York has been a big change for me, but it has also been exciting. There is so much to do and see here. I am learning a lot, both at work and in school, and I am growing as a person every day. Even though it can be tough sometimes, I know that I am on the right path. I am working hard to achieve my goals, and I hope that one day I can make a positive impact on the world. In conclusion, my name is Jordan, and I am 20 years old. I live in New York now, but I grew up in California. I work at a technology store, and I'm a student studying computer science. In my free time, I enjoy playing basketball, spending time with my friends, playing the guitar, and reading. But most of all, I love my family, and they are always there for me. I believe that with hard work and determination, I can achieve anything I set my mind to. Growing up, I learned a lot from my family. They are the most important people in my life, and I believe everything I am today is because of them. My parents always made sure I had everything I needed, both physically and emotionally. They taught me the value of hard work, kindness, and respect for others. Even though I have my own life now in New York, I still remember all the lessons they taught me. My sister and I are very close. We always looked out for each other when we were kids, and we still support each other now as adults. Family is something I hold dear, and no matter how far I go in life, I know they will always be there for me. When I think about my hobbies, I realize how much they help me balance my life. One of my biggest passions is basketball. I started playing when I was very young, and it has always been a way for me to relax and enjoy myself. Basketball is not only a sport, but also a way for me to connect with others. I've met many friends through basketball, and it's always fun to be part of a team. Whether we are playing on the court or just watching a game, the energy is always high. I am a big fan of the New York Knicks, and I try to watch all their games. It's exciting to cheer for my team, and I enjoy the feeling of being part of a community of fans. Basketball helps me stay fit and active, and it's a great way to take a break from my busy life. In addition to basketball, I also enjoy playing the guitar. It's something I've been doing for a few years now, and every time I pick it up, I feel at peace. Music is a great way to express emotions, and the guitar is the perfect tool for me. I love the feeling of creating melodies and making music that speaks to me. It's an escape from everything else going on in my life, and when I play, I can lose myself in the music. Playing the guitar has taught me patience and dedication. I remember when I first started, it was difficult, but with practice, I got better. Now, I can play many songs, and I feel proud of what I've accomplished. Reading is another activity that helps me unwind. I've always loved books. Whether it's a novel, a science book, or a history text, I find something special in every kind of book. I feel like reading allows me to travel to different worlds and learn new things. Sometimes I read for fun, but other times I read to educate myself about the world around me. I find that reading broadens my understanding and makes me a more thoughtful person. The stories and knowledge I gain from books stay with me, and they help me see things from different perspectives. Reading also helps me improve my English, and it's a great way to learn new vocabulary and improve my speaking and writing skills. Spending time with my friends is also very important to me. I believe that friendship is a gift. My friends are always there for me, and we have so many fun memories together. We like to hang out, eat together, and talk about everything in our lives. Our favorite foods are pizza, hot dogs, burgers, and fries. And we often meet at our favorite restaurants to enjoy these foods. It's not just about the food, though. It's about the time we spend together and the bond we share. My friends have been with me through thick and thin, and I know that no matter what happens, I can always count on them. While I enjoy spending time with my friends, my family will always come first. I make sure to visit them whenever I can, whether it's a weekend or a special occasion. We don't have to do anything fancy, just being together is enough for me. Whether we're sitting down to a meal, watching a movie, or just talking, it's those moments that make me feel at home. Family has always been the center of my life, and I carry that with me wherever I go. Now, as I live in New York and work at a technology store, I've learned even more about myself. The job is challenging but rewarding. I help customers solve problems, and I get to learn new things about technology every day. It's a great way to build my skills and connect with people. But the work can also be stressful sometimes, especially when there's a lot to do. However, I remind myself that every challenge is an opportunity to grow. I've learned to manage my time well, so I can balance work, school, and my personal life. I try my best in everything I do, because I know that all the hard work will pay off in the end. At university, I'm studying computer science. It's a subject I really enjoy because it connects to my passion for technology. I know that computer science will help me achieve my long-term goals. It's not always easy, and sometimes I get frustrated, but I keep reminding myself that this is the path I chose. I believe in my dreams, and I know that the effort I put into my studies today will lead to success in the future. Looking back, I feel grateful for everything in my life. I have a wonderful family, amazing friends, and the opportunity to learn and grow every day. I know there will be challenges ahead, but I am ready for them. Life is about learning from your mistakes, being kind to others, and always working towards your goals. I am excited to see what the future holds, and I am determined to make the most of every opportunity that comes my way. Throughout my life, I have learned many important lessons that have helped me grow as a person. One of the most important lessons I've learned is the value of perseverance. Life is not always easy, and there are many times when things don't go as planned. But no matter how difficult the situation is, I've learned that the best way to move forward is to keep going. Sometimes we face obstacles that seem too big to overcome, but with patience and hard work, we can get through them. I have had moments where I felt like giving up, but I remind myself that challenges are just opportunities to grow and learn. Another lesson I've learned is the importance of setting goals. It's easy to get lost in life if you don't have a clear direction. For me, setting goals has been a way to stay focused and motivated. When I set a goal, I know exactly what I'm working towards, and it helps me keep track of my progress. Whether it's a small goal like finishing a project or a big goal like graduating from university, having something to strive for gives my life purpose. I also learned that it's okay if things don't always go as planned. Sometimes we need to adjust our goals or take a different path, but as long as we keep moving forward, we are on the right track. One of the biggest lessons I've learned is that failure is not the end. When I was younger, I used to be afraid of failing. I thought that if I failed, it would mean I wasn't good enough. But as I grew older, I realized that failure is just part of the journey. Everyone fails at some point, and it doesn't mean that we're not capable. What matters is how we respond to failure. Instead of seeing failure as something negative, I now see it as a chance to learn and improve. Every time I fail, I ask myself, what can I learn from this? And I use that knowledge to do better next time. Failure is not something to fear. It's something to embrace and learn from. Believing in myself has also been a very important lesson. When I was younger, I sometimes doubted my abilities. I would worry about whether I was good enough to achieve my goals. But over time, I learned that self-belief is essential. If you don't believe in yourself, it's hard to expect others to believe in you. I have learned to trust my skills and abilities, even when things are tough. Whenever I face a challenge, I remind myself that I am capable of overcoming it. Believing in yourself gives you the confidence to take risks and go after your dreams. It's important to remember that we all have the potential to succeed, as long as we trust ourselves and keep pushing forward. Another lesson I've learned is the importance of time management. As a student and someone who works at the same time, I've had to learn how to manage my time effectively. It's not always easy, especially when I have many things to do. Sometimes I feel overwhelmed by all the tasks I have to complete. But I've found that if I plan my day and set priorities, it's easier to get things done. I make a list of what I need to do and focus on one task at a time. This way, I don't get distracted and I can finish my work more efficiently. Time management has been a key factor in helping me balance school, work, and my personal life. Looking to the future, I have big dreams and goals that I hope to achieve. One of my main goals is to finish my degree in computer science. I am passionate about technology, and I want to use my knowledge to help others. I believe that technology has the power to change the world, and I want to be a part of that change. Whether it's creating new software, solving problems, or helping people use technology to make their lives easier, I know that I can make a difference. I also want to work for a tech company where I can continue to grow and develop my skills. I hope to be part of a team that creates innovative products and services that help people in meaningful ways. Another goal I have is to live a fulfilling and balanced life. It's not just about achieving success in my career. It's also about having a happy and healthy life. I want to make time for my family, friends, and hobbies. Spending quality time with the people I care about is very important to me. I also want to continue learning and improving myself, both professionally and personally. I believe that life is about growth, and I want to keep growing in every aspect of my life. For those of you learning English, my advice is to never give up. Learning a language can be challenging, but it's also a rewarding journey. You may face difficulties along the way, but remember that progress takes time. Every mistake you make is an opportunity to learn and improve. The more you practice, the better you will become. Set small goals for yourself and celebrate your achievements along the way. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, because they are part of the learning process. Keep practicing, keep believing in yourself, and you will see great progress. In conclusion, life is a journey full of lessons, challenges, and opportunities. The key to success is to keep learning, stay positive, and never give up. I know that I still have a long way to go, but I am excited for what the future holds. I am ready to face the challenges ahead and achieve my goals. And I believe that with hard work, perseverance, and self-belief, I can make my dreams come true. In conclusion, Jordan's journey has been one of growth, determination, and learning. From his early life in California, surrounded by the love and support of his family, to his new life in New York, Jordan has faced many challenges. However, through hard work, perseverance, and a clear sense of purpose, he has managed to navigate these obstacles. His story is not just about moving to a new city or studying computer science, it's about believing in himself and pushing forward, no matter what life throws at him. Jordan's passion for technology, his dedication to his studies, and his love for his family and friends have shaped who he is today. He learned the importance of perseverance, goal setting, and managing his time. Most importantly, Jordan realized that failure is not the end, but a chance to grow. Through all the ups and downs, he has learned to trust himself, stay focused on his dreams, and continue moving forward. His story reminds us that with hard work, self-belief, and a willingness to learn from our mistakes, we can achieve anything we set our minds to. The lessons we can take from Jordan's life are valuable in our own. First, always keep believing in yourself, even when things get tough. Second, don't be afraid to fail, because failure is just a part of the process. It teaches us how to do better next time. Third, set clear goals and stay focused on them. Goals give us something to work towards, and they keep us motivated. And lastly, remember the importance of time management. Balancing work, study, and personal life can be difficult, but it's possible if we plan our time wisely. These lessons are not only important for personal growth, but they can also help you in your studies, career, and life in general. As you listen to Jordan's story, I hope you've learned not only how to improve your English listening skills, but also how to face life's challenges with resilience and determination. By learning from Jordan's experiences, we can all take steps toward a better, more successful life. Now, here's a small quiz for you. Please choose the correct answer and leave your response in the comments. Question: what lesson did Jordan learn from his failures? A failures mean you should give up. B failures are opportunities to learn and grow. Don't forget to comment with your answer or B, and feel free to share your thoughts. Also, if you've enjoyed this story and want to hear more, please subscribe to our channel. Your support motivates us to create even more helpful content for you. If you'd like to support our work further, we would greatly appreciate any donations. Creating quality content takes time and resources, and your donations help us continue this important work. Thank you for listening, and congratulations on improving your English listening skills. Keep learning, and we look forward to sharing more with you.